Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Poverty Princess. Tonight I am making some good old-fashioned comfort food. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans. However, my meatloaf has a little bit of a twist. It's going to be stuffed inside with some mozzarella cheese and have a few slices of bacon on top. This is a really good meal, and it honestly doesn't take that long to prepare. So, let's get started. Alrighty guys, I am starting with 2 pounds of ground beef. I am going to beat 2 eggs and add them into this bowl. That one was stubborn. Didn't want to crack. Alright, so I'm going to beat these 2 eggs with my fork. And add that to my lean ground beef. Forgot to mention that I'm using the lean ground beef. Alright, let me move my laptop over just a little bit so you guys have a better view. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of dry breadcrumbs. Yes, that is my oven just went off. I was preheating it for 350. Forgot my wooden spoon. And I'm mixing the egg and breadcrumb lightly into the ground beef. You all know the best way to do it is with a clean pair of hands. But I'm just getting the breadcrumbs worked through, like so. Now I'm going to add my seasonings: parsley, oregano, cilantro, and of course basil. And of course, I will be adding a little bit of salt and pepper as well. And you know what? I forgot my garlic salt. Oh my goodness. I would forget my head sometimes, guys, if it was not attached. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to finish mixing all these seasonings through the ground beef. And then I am going to add my small can of diced tomatoes, drained. I'm also adding a small can of tomato soup. Mixing it up. I am going to be using this pan for my meatloaf. As you'll see, it has the tray that can be lifted out. I got this in the Salvation Army store about 9-10 years ago. It is a little beat up, but I love it because the meatloaf does not sit in the grease, and being able to lift it out, you can strain the grease out from the bottom pan, and the meatloaf isn't, you know, soaking up all the grease. So that's why I really like this particular pan. I've washed my hands, so now I'm going to get to the fun part, which is mixing everything together with my hands. Everything is pretty well mixed. I'm going to wash my hands again and then prep the meatloaf pan. Alright, I'm going to open up my package of bacon. I'm going to start arranging the strips of bacon in the meatloaf pan. Now it's going to be a little bit trickier because I'm using this pan with the lift out tray, but is still doable. And I'm just going to do the bacon this way now. I tried to make this several months ago, and it didn't turn out good for me. And there was two reasons why it did not turn out good for me. One was I wasn't using a cheese like mozzarella or Baby Bell. I was using cheese from my food pantry, and all it did was pour out of the meatloaf like water. So I realized, nope, I cannot use that kind of cheese in making this particular way of meatloaf. Second problem was the bacon I bought from Giant was so fatty. It was absolutely positively disgusting. You could not eat it. You could not even take a bite of it. That's how bad this bacon from Giant was. So this is bacon from Aldi's, and this is looking fine. Believe me, if you had seen that bacon from Giant, you would have been horrified, guys. Absolutely horrified. Alright. So, I have the bacon all spread out in my pan. And now I am going to place in about half of the meatloaf mixture. Going to spread it out in this meatloaf pan. And you'll see why in a moment what I'm going to be doing with my mozzarella cheese. So I have that layer in. I'm spooning in on the sides some of my Rotel hot diced tomatoes with habaneros. It might sound like, oh my goodness, this is going to be some real hot meatloaf. No, it gives it a little bit of flavor, but it's not, you know, too hot that you can't eat it or enjoy it. I know, like last time I made this with the wrong kind of cheese, the meatloaf tasted amazing, but as I said, the bacon from Giant was a disaster, and the Food Pantry cheese did not work out good with that. So, getting to the last of the diced tomatoes. And what I'm going to do with my mozzarella cheese is just simply cut it into pieces. And place it in the middle of the meatloaf. I love mozzarella cheese. Well, I love cheese in general. But I really do like mozzarella and provolone. Oh my goodness. When I make my roast beef hoagies with Swiss cheese, I always get provolone, and oh, so good. And now I am just spreading the bacon over the meatloaf. And that is what it looks like, ready to go in the oven. Washing my hands again. Grease some bacon. I'm going to put this in for an hour. I will be checking on it the halfway mark. Probably have to drain grease out of it. So while that is going to be baking, I am going to make some mashed potatoes and green beans to go with our meatloaf. And here's my dinner, guys. The meatloaf stuffed with mozzarella cheese, wrapped in bacon, mashed potatoes, and green beans. I will say this, it seems no matter what type of, what brand of bacon you get anymore, it just seems to have so much excess fat on it. So my recommendation would be that if you want to be 100% sure you're not going to have a lot of fat when you do this, I would say use microwave bacon. Wrap the meatloaf with microwave bacon. Even though this is a different brand, there's still like a good amount of fat on that too. Mm. Well guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Take care. Have a good night. I will see you again real soon. Bye.